Americana Outdoors presented by Garmin is also brought to you by Yamaha, Real World Tough, by Nikon Sport Optics, and by Thompson Center Arms, America's master gunmaker. Welcome back to the Wendlandt Ranch. We'll pick up the action with Wade Middleton.
The area that we're hunting's got some really big trees in there, and so we're way up in tree stands, 20, 25 feet up. Creates some unique angles, but you gotta be, a lot of times in this situation to be able to get drawn back on these deer. And there's a lot of deer in this country. There's some big ones. There's a mazillion acorns on the ground right now. It sounds like it's hailing. And so the deer are moving a lot here. And that's why it's kind of hard to pick any one stand like you can later in the year when these deer are gonna be on one type of food source. Right now there's 47 types of food sources it seems out here, and these deer are roaming a lot. So it's pretty wild how the hunting scenario is breaking out right now.
Ready for a change, Wade headed back to the house for breakfast and a chance to plan his next move. Meanwhile, after a lull after the late morning flurry, Jeff had a sudden change of luck.
We had gone a long time with nothing. And I looked across the field, and there was a pretty nice buck. And then I looked at the cameraman like, that's our deer. He was with another deer, another smaller 8-point, and he's right underneath me. He came out around and he got out there and he's wide and I'm bad to get excited. So, I had to bring it down a notch, and we brought her down a notch, and made a pretty good shot on it, and everything was good. Every time I shoot a deer with a bow, every time, I'll shoot and I think, oh, that was perfect. And then in your mind, you're thinking, was I a little high? Was I a little far back? Because it's all this build up, and then, man, you got a second to make it all happen. Man, when I get to tracking these deer like this, I'm just thinking, I want him to open. I just want to find him, man. I stress about everything, I hit him good, I thought, when we got blood, but in my mind, I just want somebody to just walk like with a bucket. Makes me feel better. I hope he didn't go down that hill. Here's the deal, everything goes perfect. Tracking, come to the cliff, and look where that sucker is. He looks big, that's good. The other problem is, he looks big, and look where he is. I'm gonna have to call in cavalry on this deal. Hello?
Clark, you copy?
Yeah, hey, Kriet.
You got any waders?
I need rubber boots and some waders and probably some rope. So, and probably a couple bottles of water, please, sir.
All right, that sounds good. I'll bring it to you.
It does good to have good friends. That's the whole deal. Having your circle of friends. Not bad, huh?
With the help of everybody in camp, Jeff got his buck out of the creek and up to the house. It took a bit of work, but the job got done, and then it was time to celebrate. Jeff took a perfect management buck, a mature 8-pointer, and a great start to the season. We'd like to give a huge thanks to Clark Wendlandt and his family for inviting us out to share in opening weekend. Coming up, we'll meet Matt Rice and get a close look at a few handguns from the performance line at Smith & Wesson. With Cabela's Zones Camouflage, they'll never see you coming. Available in both the Cabela's Predator Den Ground Blind or the Cabela's Outfitter Bow and Rifle Pack. Find them online at Cabela's.com. We'll be right back with more Americana Outdoors.